Hi, I'm Jörg, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most important decisions parenteral drug developers will make in the early life cycle of their drug product, finding the right CDMO partner. For companies developing a new parenteral therapy, their molecule is always at the center of scientific effort. But for it to become a safe, viable injectable product, expertise in aseptic processing is essential. Not every development team has the in-house expertise, capacity, or infrastructure required to meet the stringent demands of sterile manufacturing. In these cases, partnering with a contract development and manufacturing organization, or CDMO, becomes a highly valuable option. This allows developers to stay focused on advancing their molecule while having full confidence that the critical steps of sterile fill and finish are managed by experts. From an expert perspective, drug developers should begin evaluating potential CDMOs as soon as they start planning the transition from lab to clinic. Starting early provides enough time to identify strong candidates and to conduct thorough due diligence. A capable CDMO should offer more than strong fill and finish capabilities. They should demonstrate a deep understanding of the specific properties of the drug substance, the logistics required to obtain and transport the API, and the roles and responsibilities across the project stages. A strong CDMO asks detailed questions about temperature requirements, viscosity, light sensitivity, storage needs, and even the type of container in which the API will be shipped. This level of curiosity shows they understand the molecule's needs. Drug developers should also examine a CDMO's supply chain readiness. Do they already have access to the components and excipients needed, or will they still need to source and qualify suppliers? Equally important is checking that the CDMO has the right equipment, available capacity, and appropriate filling lines at the time the project needs to move forward. The more prepared a CDMO is, the more predictable the project timeline and budget will be. The request for proposal, or RFP, is a critical tool for assessing fit between the CDMO's capabilities and the program's needs. A strong RFP covers three core areas. The first one are the API considerations. The CDMO needs enough information to understand how to handle the customer's API during transfer and processing. Can the drug developer provide data regarding the potency and toxicity for the safe handling of the API? What kind of packaging container will be provided to the fill and finish CDMO? What excipients does it require and will the CDMO need to source? Does the API have any sensitivities that will need to be managed? What's the stability strategy? Will it be frozen or lyophilized? The second area are technical parameters. Technical parameters allow the CDMO to accurately define the resources and processes they need to complete the project. To name only a few, they'll need information like batch size and the required API quantity, the planned container closure system, storage conditions and allowable time out of refrigeration, or analytical methods for transfer and release. The third area are logistics and timing. Timing expectations are also essential, both for the starting and the completion of the project. Among other things, drug developers must consider and answer the following questions. When will they place the purchase order to the CDMO? How long do they need before kickoff? What's the timeline for a cGMP fill? How long will release testing take? Starting the RFP too early may result in vague estimates by the CDMO regarding the project, and that means that they have a lot of clarification and discussions before starting the project. Starting it too late can create bottlenecks, for example in tech transfer, equipment qualification, and sourcing. Don't forget internal processes. For drug developers, it's also important to consider internal contracting processes. How long will it take to issue a purchase order? Who needs to review and approve the contract? Does the legal department have enough resources to support the project? Drug developers should allow sufficient time for the RFP, for due diligence, for a site visit, and for all internal approvals. In the end, the right CDMO partner is more than a vendor. They're often a partner who shares the drug developer's goals. Therefore, drug developers should thoroughly evaluate their CDMO partner and plan ahead for the long-term direction of their molecule. That's it for today. If you'd like to know more about the topic, check our website. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for joining me, and see you in the next session.